Hey guys, welcome to Spirit Guided Oracle. I'm here to do another general reading, and thank you for guiding me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for joining me. Sorry about that. And I've got that I pulled out in the pre-shuffle. I got Trust in Divine Purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. Okay. Never mind, I'll put it over here. You know what? Maybe y'all can see it if I lay it right here. Okay, sorry. Maybe that's a better place. I don't know why I want y'all to see it. It's no big deal. Okay, trust in the divine purpose. Okay, and I hope everybody's doing okay. And I hope you're enjoying your holiday, your Thanksgiving holiday. Thank you for joining me. And it says, trust in divine purpose. Dear darling child, I know that you have experienced emotional wounds during this human experience. It is my intention to help soothe your heart as you recover from these challenges. Source is pouring pure white light of healing down upon you to help you come to a place of peace as quickly as possible. It will take a little time, but there's no doubt that you will heal. I know that you are confused. I realize that you're fearful, anxious, sad, or even heartbroken, but I'm asking you to trust me. There is a reason for what you're going through. There is meaning in this experience. It may take a while for you to understand why this has to happen now, but that time will come. It will. One day you will see the divine purpose underlying your growth as a soul in human form. Let me read that one more time. One day you will see the divine purpose underlying your growth as a soul in human form. You will suddenly connect the dots and the aha moment will arrive. And when you do see the light, in quotations, and when you do see the light, you'll realize that it was all divinely orchestrated to take you to the next step of your dreams coming true and real joy coming into your life. Maybe you can see that right now. Maybe you already get it and you're putting your faith in positive action. If you are, then good for you, because your faith is indeed being rewarded. But if you're struggling right now, then again, I ask you to trust me. Reach out to friends and family for comfort. Allow yourself to experience the emotions you're having. Be open to the loving care of professional counselors if the need arises. This will all work out. It will be okay. And I'm here for you now and until the day comes when it will all make sense. And this was the Archangel Michael sending you this message, from the Archangel Michael. That was beautiful. I hope you liked it. I hope it made sense to somebody out there and it helped somebody out there. So I'm going to go ahead and get a card next from the Archangel Power Tarot cards from Radley Valentine. Okay. Let's see. These are a little hard to pop out because my hands are small and I can't shuffle them out real, fast like so they can pop out as I wish they would. but I'll do my best. Earlier I had a reading and one actually popped out. Let's see what messages our spirit guides, ancestors, and God want you to know. Okay? We have the 8 of Ariel, and I think that's the 8 of Pentacles. Okay? Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. The candle is flickering. My beautiful camera is giving me a little bit of a hard time, maybe because it's pink. Okay? That's okay right there. Let's see. It says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So that would be, the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change and extremes in how you save or spend money. You're either spending too much or you're saving too much. You're either being too, not wanting to spend, or you're spending too much. And so, let me read. And then up at the top, it has the Strength card. And that's this one right here. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. Okay, so let's read the 4 of Pentacles. All right. And it says, when you give, you also receive. First, this card is a reminder that financial gain and resources are to be shared. When prosperity is held on too tightly, it can make a person closed off and therefore block the connection to future abundance. If someone has been blessed with great resources, this card can be a reminder to donate to charities and worthy causes. On the other extreme, it can indicate that someone has been too careless with money. There is a need to review how money is spent or to get debt under control. This card isn't about money and finances, isn't just about money and finances, but can also be about expenditures of energy and emotion. Don't let fear-based thoughts limit your actions. Be willing to share whatever talents and gifts you have with those around you. And the additional meanings to the 4 of Pentacles is control issues, saving for a rainy day, holding on to the present, resisting change. And then number 8 of Pentacles says, you're doing excellent work. You take great pride in what you do. The energy and effort you put into your work financially supports you and also feels very rewarding. If you're considering changing jobs or careers, it will go very well. There is great motivation to be a success, and your willingness to invest in your long-term goals will pay off. There is so much to learn. This card indicates job training, going back to school, and attending seminars or creative classes. A choice you need to make might benefit from more research. And the additional meanings of the 8 of Pentacles says, students, artisans, practice makes perfect. I hope I said artisans correctly. So let me pull out an archetype card, because I said I would do that in my last reading, and just in case somebody is wanting to know what type of individual they may be dealing with. Okay. let's shuffle them a little bit. Okay, and I hope everybody's all right. And thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. I don't know if I said that at the beginning of my reading, but thank you so much for being here. Okay, I believe I shuffled them enough. And let's see, we've got victim. Light attribute is prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. And the shadow attribute says playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. We got to be careful with who we share ourselves with, because we have to set boundaries. If not, you will fall into this victim mentality, and my camera does not want to get this. I'm sorry. But okay, and then the next one is child orphan. Independency based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Feelings of abandonment is the shadow attributes that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. This one's a little darker, so it showed it better. I wish I would have done that with this one. Sometimes I gotta pick it up a certain way. Okay, so let me read Child Orphan. And it says, best known pattern in many fairy tales reflects feeling that you aren't a part of your family or tribal spirit, helps develop psychic independence based on personal judgment and experience early in life. The shadow orphan manifests as failure to mature, an obsessive search for surrogate family structures to experience tribal union rather than moving on. Evaluate your childhood memories, particularly if your painful history arises from the feeling that you were never accepted as a family member. Look for a lifelong pattern of relating to animals, such as your psyche and spirit need these bonds for your own well-being. And then victim. It says, when properly recognized, victim alerts you when you're in danger of letting yourself be victimized, either through passivity or rash, inappropriate actions. Also helps you to see your own tendency to victimize others for personal gain. The shadow victim shows that you might like to play that role because of the positive feedback you get in the form of sympathy or pity. Everyone has this archetype. The goal is always to learn how to recognize these inappropriate attitudes in ourselves or others and to act accordingly. That was beautiful. Now I'm going to read from The Power of Being Thankful. Okay. And I thought this was really nice to share with y'all. And it says, hold on one second. It was this one over here. Being who God created you to be. It says, so God created man in his own image. In the image of likeness of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. Genesis 1:27. And if somebody does not like or does not want to hear this part of the, of this book, this Christian book, then thank you for joining me for the other part of the reading. I really appreciate you joining me for that part. And if you want to stay to hear this one, that's great. That's I would like that, but it's up to you. But thank you for listening, and then I'm just going to continue with this It says, most people are afraid to be different from everyone else. They're more comfortable following a crowd than daring to follow the leading of God's Spirit. When we follow the example of others, we may please people, but when we step out but when we step out in faith and follow God's Spirit, we please Him. There is a fulfillment that comes when we learn to untie the boat from the dock, so to speak, and let the ocean of God's Spirit take us wherever He wills. When we are in control, we strive to decide what will happen next. But when we let God's Spirit take the lead, we are in for a lot of God-ordained surprises in life. We can be grateful that God has a unique individual plan for each of us. Let's be determined to be ourselves and refuse to spend our lives feeling inferior just because we're different from someone else. And the prayer of thanks says, Father, thank you for the uniqueness. I am grateful that I don't have to follow the crowd in life. All I have to do is follow you. Today I will look to you and not to others. Lead me and guide me as I follow you wholeheartedly. And I'll just let you, if this camera will take a good picture, that way you can look at it, take a screenshot or pause it. And I'm showing you both because it's really hard to just show you one without. So thank you guys. Thank you for listening. God bless y'all. And I'm sorry it was long. Hopefully if you didn't want to hear this part, it wasn't as long as listening to the power of being thankful. But I just think it's really important to be grateful and thankful to whatever God that you pray to. And thank you so much. Take care. And I wish you health, happiness, and abundance. And God is opening doors for us daily. Take care. And thank you for your views. Thank you so much. I really thank you with all my heart. Bye-bye. Until next time.